My name's Kim Neal, and I'm the program director of Reagan's Journey. Reagan's Journey started because my daughter is Reagan, and she was born in 2008, and she had suffered a brain injury. She had a lot of limitations for the first couple years in her life. Traditional therapy was just not working for her, and so our community and our church family and our family rallied around us to really help support us financially and in different ways where they volunteer for her. So we kind of became a nonprofit because we needed to fundraise for her therapy. It was about $6,000 for every 6 months of therapy. So we knew we weren't going to be able to afford that ourselves. So we started having some fundraisers, became a 501c3, and so it really started to benefit Reagan, and we never had to pay out of pocket for any of those things that were going to help her improve. And we also met some families along the way that were facing the same struggles as us. So we were able to come alongside them and help them as well. But then as Reagan began to improve and just kind of got better and better, we started to realize that we didn't need to fundraise for her anymore. So around 2015, Reagan was doing really well, and we were beginning to host events, and we were learning about other families that had items that they weren't using. So, you know, a mom would look at another mom and say like, oh, that's a really great wheelchair. Where did you get that? What is it called? What does it do for you? And so we started to realize that everyone has several pieces of vital equipment just sitting in their shed or their garage or their attic that's not getting used. And so that's kind of how the lending closet was born. So we had a strategic meeting with our board and said, look, okay, we can focus on what do we need to do? What are we doing well that's working for families? So we realized, why don't we, collect all this equipment and then send it out to families who need it? So we actually had some of Reagan's equipment and some of a few other families' equipment and started lending that out from my house, in my mudroom from my house. And so it was pretty successful. And then after that, we had kind of been looking for some larger spaces to hold some things in because we knew we couldn't do it very long in my basement or my mudroom. So we met up with a group from Habitat for Humanity, and they had some space that they weren't using. So we moved some things in there and started at that original location in Katanning, and that was in 2017. So that fall we started loaning out equipment, and we sent out about $15,000 worth of equipment from that location there. And then we were there for about a year and a half until we started thinking we need to look for something closer to Pittsburgh. So we ended up partnering with a church in the Penn Hills area, and so then we had 2 locations. So that's because we were so successful with the events, and we thought that meets the needs of families relationally. But we also needed to meet their needs physically, with equipment, with tangible things that are going to help them. So help their kids move, help their kids breathe, help them with whatever they need. So the closet was going to do that, and so we had the events in the closet. And then besides that, our third kind of point of our mission is to raise awareness in the community. Help other people who aren't around people with disabilities to understand it. Help them to make sure that their businesses are accommodating to folks like them, to families. So it's all of that is making life better, which is what's on our shirt, making life better for kids with special needs. So we do that through events, the lending closet, and raising awareness in the community. So we also have really been fortunate enough to start an online community, which has really escalated with the pandemic, of course. But it's been so great to be able to connect with families. Even when we can't get together in person, we can get together online. So we have an online community on Facebook. So we have a group called Navigating the Journey, and we have another group called Reagan's Journey Lending Closet. So in Navigating the Journey, parents are able to ask questions or post resources or just be there for each other. And hopefully some of those conversations will build relationships that they can email each other in the future, and be connected that way. So that's been pretty helpful. So we primarily serve families in the southwestern PA area. Although we've had families come to the closet from near Erie, we've had them come near Philadelphia, Ohio, West Virginia. So they're coming pretty far because, you know, a parent will go to any length to get their kid what they need. And so we don't limit really how far they want to come. It's just a matter of if they're willing to come, that's fine with us, to borrow equipment or to attend an event. But that's primarily who we serve as Southwestern PA. We once in a while have items for adults. So we'll have maybe transport chairs, rollator walkers, incontinence supplies, and things like that. We like to just be able to meet the needs of people in general. So lots of agencies serve lots of different ages of people, and we don't want someone to go without something that they need that's critical for them for every day. If you are interested in learning more about Reagan's Journey, you can go to our website at reagansjourney.org. There is a contact us button, and that will take you to an email. And so you can reach out to us that way if you have questions or you want to donate items or if you want to donate financially to our programs. You can also just email us at info@reagansjourney.org, and that will come right to me or some of our other volunteers with Reagan's Journey, and we'll be able to hopefully help. You can reach our online community at Facebook, Navigating the Journey, or Reagan's Journey Lending Closet if you have questions about equipment or resources. If you know parents that would benefit from those tools, we'd love to see them join. So thanks for checking us out at Reagan's Journey. We hope that we can help make life better for the families that we serve. We want to reach more and more families in the Southwestern PA region and beyond. It's just our heart to help as many people as we can. And so we like to say, you know, for me, it's just taking something that was difficult in my life with my daughter and turning it into something beautiful that's going to help other people in the community. So thank you so much.